Good morning guys and welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much to everybody who commented on the first two videos. That's given me the inspiration to really crack on and get all of this documented and filmed. So I think from what I read, everybody's quite interested in that sort of thing. I've had some great comments in there, mostly about getting rid of this black car because it is an absolute dog, and you're totally right. I've now got the window regulator out and people said to me that's a hard job. I already kind of suspected it would be, and it was an absolute nightmare. Got it out yesterday, it took me hours. Oh, it's December by the way. And in the next video I'm going to take you back about a month when I got the silver car going. So I got this one running. It was the throttle body. I'm going to show you about changing that and stuff, but I have now got a misfire that I'm dealing with. But we'll go through that in more detail. So I have started the black one. Window regulator, got it out, took me all day yesterday and a lot of really bad words. I was going to mend it, it's just this pulley system that's gone. I knew it would have gone because I could hear it, but it's not worth me fixing that because the frame is completely rotted out and it's no point me putting that back together. So I'm going to get a new one. Problem is the guys on eBay, do you know what, there's loads of left ones around but there's no right hand ones. And they're charging 450 quid for them, which is ridiculous, isn't it? This car was already a lot of money. I don't want to spend another, what, 900 quid on two window regulators. That would be ridiculous. I found out so much more about this. So when I started taking this out, I had to take all the, ow. Oh, do you know what? I keep walking into this damn shelf and it really bugs me. I'm going to have to move it. Right, so I had to take out all the seats and everything. And I found under here, an inch of water. This is sopping wet. I'll show you more about that in a future video, but I'm trying to dry it all out. I've had to vacuum 2 litres of water out, but I'm going to have to take this carpet out and make sure it's dry underneath. Luckily, the other side's clean. I found the speakers were blown. Look, and these are just deteriorated, and I think this is pretty normal. These are pretty old, aren't they? What are these, 24 years old? And just gone. So yeah, I've ordered some new speakers. I'm just going to put some Alpines in. I think they'll fit. Anyway, we'll go through that and see what they're like. When I picked this car up, I said to you that these trims were knackered. eBay, 350 quid a trim. That's £1,000 on trims on this car. So I'm going to have to find a way of doing that cheaper. I don't want to be spending, you know, £2,000 sorting this car out. That would be a nightmare. When I picked it up, I did have problems with it. It was showing, I got a couple of miles down the road and then I got gearbox overheating. I got water level low, and then I couldn't turn the car off. All the ignition stayed on. It did shut the engine down, but all the lights stayed on and it was all flashing messages and shit like that. So I couldn't do that. The windows had fallen out, so I was getting real dog with it. I've been through all the receipts on it, and unfortunately I can't find a receipt that says the timing chain has been done. So I'm going to have to take one of the rocker covers off and just see if that has been done, because I can't leave it if it hasn't. Yes, so yeah, this one is going to be a bit of a journey, I'm afraid. Anyway, this video, let's go back a couple of months when I started working on silver car, and let's get this throttle body changed and I'll show you what happened with that. It's quite an interesting thing. And yeah, and then later on we're going to go through this misfire and we're going to sort that out. And I'm going to try and keep you up to date on this black car. And when this regulator comes in, which I've got to go and collect hopefully this week, I'll get it back in and I can show you the process of taking it out and getting the new one in. It is not an easy job. Anyway, thank you so much. Let's go back in time. I'll see you later. Hi everybody. Right, okay, quick update for you. That's me done for today. I'm absolutely knackered. So this is where we've got to. All the concrete's gone. I've dug down as deep as I want to go. I've found some hardcore down under the concrete, so that's already good for drainage. I get down to that level, then I'll get some stone in there, bed some pipe onto it, 110 pipe onto it. I'll cut some slots into that first. But yeah, so to finish this trench off tomorrow, Right, I'm hitting bits of brick and stuff under here, which is making it quite hard to get out. So you don't need to watch me doing this. Right, I'll finish digging this and then I'm knackered. Right, that's it. So this trench is now dug. This bit of pipe's just laid in there for now. I need to cut some slots in it for drainage. I'm going to wait for some stone to arrive, and I've sort of given up a little bit now. I've got to the outside of the garage with it. There you go. But I've now got to take it along here, across over to there, and then down into that drain. And I need to dig across here quite deep. So what I'm going to do is wait for the stone to arrive, and then I'm going to rent a digger and do it the easy way, because I'm a little bit knackered. I'm getting about I don't know, half a metre in an hour. Hi guys, right, it's a new day. Yeah, so today I'm going to have a quick look at the silver car, just see if I can quickly find the problem with the engine on that. Black car. So I've been doing a lot of thinking over the last couple of days. Although I thought the black car was going to be immaculate and just be the car I was going to use and not have to worry about, that one's going to be the most work, I think. I found more problems with the interior. So the carpet is getting really wet on the driver's side. Now this is a known problem. There's a seal inside the front of this door, and water's getting in through there somewhere, and it's flooding the driver's seat. So I've got to get that dry. I've got to find out where this leak is coming in from, and I'm going to treat all of the mould in there. So there's lots of mould in the car. I've ordered some mould killer for fabric. I'm going to give that a spray. I've got to go and get a dust mask. I want to get that sprayed in there just to stop it getting any worse. Silver car, this one over here. I'm going to start working on the engine problem. So this has been showing the engine protected mode. Let's just open bonnet. So it's showing engine protected mode, and it was showing problems with the throttle body basically. So let me just show you where that is. So this car is a little bit different because it's got a different air filter on it, and that's because it's a Paramount car. That's been rubbing on there a bit. Okay, so there's the throttle body, and the way this works is this. What have we got in there? So this this opens, and then on the other side down there, there's a sensor, and there was a recall on these, and the sensor is made from the sensor socket, the plug on it, the wire plug on it, is two dissimilar metals, and apparently it corrodes. So it could be that. There's also under here somewhere, I haven't looked yet, there's a fuse for the throttle body, and there's a relay for it. So I'm going to first of all just get this off. I want to check that connector, get some contact cleaner in, and then we'll have a look at the fuse and the relay. But let's see what we're dealing with on there. So just go and get a socket set. I've got to do this quickly because I don't think my wife's very happy that I've suddenly come home with two Jags, and I'm in a little bit of bother because I should really be finishing the house, which is a bit of an ongoing project. There's got to be something holding that there. Yeah, there's a bracket here. There's a Jubilee clip here, so I'm probably going to take this pipe off. I think that just squeezes in and comes off. You've got to squeeze that tight by the looks of it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so that has to come off like that. Okay. Oh, this is the MAF sensor. I'm not even worried about that yet, because if it was a MAF sensor problem, then it would show only after the car started. So I just need to get that undone. I need to get this clamp undone, and then I can take all of this off. Right, okay, so that's all now taken off. There's the throttle body. It is minging in there, absolutely filthy. Look, so that actually in that doesn't feel like that wants to move, and I think that should move, and it's definitely not wanting to move. So I think that should move, right? This one here is a throttle body sensor. How do you get that out of there? I don't know. Or you push and hold on, because I can't do it by holding you. So yeah, you have to push a little tab in and then it will come out like that. Push the tab and then it comes out. Okay. I've got to say, I think that looks all right. That, to me, looks clean. I can't see in there. Okay. Not a very good photo, but it actually looks clean. Right, that looks clean. I'm going to give it a little squirt anyway of contact cleaner. This one has been snapped off. So somebody's been in here before looking at this. I don't know whether that pushes down or lifts up. Oh no. And that looks clean. Somebody's definitely been in here because this is broken. So I think somebody's thought about this. Anyway, I think this is going to be my problem. So I'm going to see if I can get this cleaned up without taking the whole throttle body off. I don't know if I'm going to have to take this throttle body off. I might have to. Right guys, I'm going to try and get this carb clean. So I've soaked this with WD-40. I've also got some carb cleaner, I'll show you. So it's this stuff. OB41, never used this before, but I'm presuming this will be all right. So that will definitely clean that. I don't want to let all of this shit really go into underneath in the intake. So I'm going to try and get this out with some of this blue roll. And I got some of these wipes. So I'm going to try and get this clean and then see if I can get that butterfly moving, because it is jammed. It should definitely move. This feels sort of, yeah, I think this is just stuck. There might be some damage in here. This is definitely moving, but obviously it's not moving the butterfly with it. This could be broken inside, and I don't know what's in there. But I thought first, let's see if I can just free up this butterfly. So let's get this clean. Just wipe that out of there like that. Don't want all of that going in the engine really. That is cleaning that. Is cleaning that out quite nicely actually. Don't know what I'm going to find underneath it. It could be much worse. Right, let's see if I can move it. Oh, it's absolutely solid, guys. I'm going to get a hammer. Oh, it's absolutely solid. It did move, but it's solid. Look. No, it's absolutely solid. So I've got to take this throttle body off, and I'm sure there's a couple of hoses I've got to take off. There's a few more plugs I've got to get off. Yeah, what ball ache. Anyway, there you go. It's got to come off because it's definitely not working. I might go and look and see if I can just get another throttle body, because that is definitely knackered. Right, so I'm going to take this off so I can then see if I can service it. I might not be able to. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing now. I'm just opening that clip and push that off like that. Let's get this clip off. That's it. Okay, that one's off. I might need to leave that off with the screwdriver. Could do with a hose, some hose pliers to get that off with. That one's loose. There's one in there. Right, so there's 4. I will go and get my there. This one. I've already got the clip off. Do you want to go around the other side? It might be easier. I can't even get it to turn.
Show you a trick.
Yeah. Show me a trick. That's what I was trying to do.
Maybe you might just have to. Ooh. Oh, it's coolant. It's coolant. So if you've got a clamp, you can clamp the hose.
No, just put more coolant in. It's not going to lose much, is it?
That's the reservoir.
Well, it loses what it loses, right?
Yeah. It's good that it's coolant because it means that it makes it slippery.
Yeah. Oh, okay. The bigger screwdriver by you if you need it. There it is. Lovely.
No coolant.
I might need you again in a minute.
Yeah.
They pull it out as the throttle body's coming out, and there's a couple more connectors on it as well somewhere.
Oh, fell apart.
Yeah, I know. I need to get a new one of those. That was all loose. I reckon that was loose. The bracket was loose, and one of these plugs was damaged. That one, I think it is. Somebody has definitely been in there and checked this right around like that, and then it comes out there, doesn't it? That's out, right? Cable's off.
So you need to pop that off. So
oh, that's got to come out, right?
Better to just loosen these two off.
Yeah, okay.
So don't mess with it. You know that's screwdriver is an extender as well. So if you take that
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Because the extender's missing out of this kit. Somebody's lost it. One of you boys.
Most likely you.
Probably. All right.
It's tight.
Yeah, it's because it's steel and aluminium, isn't it?
Assembly there.
There has, hasn't there?
So
Yeah. Probably need your torch for that. Right, oh, that comes out by pushing that like that. Okay, that comes out like that. That looks all right, that one. So now, is it just that hose now that's holding it? There you go. So where's that got to go? Oh, is it one? Oh, down there, yeah?
yeah.
So down in there. Right, how do you want to get to that?
Just have to pop a tool. Too long. Too wide.
Your arm. Yay, there she is. Right, well done. Well, that can come out now.
Let's sum it up. I got one here.
Oh, another connector.
No, I need the Torx.
What's? Oh, is it one of those?
Same as the other side.
Or just clamped onto it? I did not know that spanner did that. Learn something every day, don't you?
Just like the DeWalt drills.
Yeah.
Oh, that one was looser.
So we need to
Yep.
So we need to find that screw that we dropped, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
That you dropped.
Let me go with me, mate.
You got that magnet's in your van.
Oh, that's a grabby tool, but that will
Is that not is that not one of my magnet grabby tool?
No, that's gorgeous.
Oh, is it? Yeah, yeah. Well, where's my magnet one? I've got one somewhere. She's out. Look at that. I have got a new gasket. Oh, that's a metal one.
Yeah.
Oh, I better keep that.
What?
Because the one I've got's paper.
That's fine.
Right, I'll keep it just in case. That's quite shitty, you know. I'm going to put some paper in there.
Before you do that,
Let me just get some paper in there so we don't drop anything in there. Okay. Yeah, so it's a bit of palaver getting that off. The hoses were the hardest thing to pull off. So it's just a few of these sockets, and they all look really good condition. All of these connectors there look really, really good condition. So I'm not worried about any of those. I will give them a little spray of something to protect them. But yeah, so let's just work out what's going on with this throttle body, get a new one if I need to, and then we'll be back. And hopefully, well, that's definitely the problem because it's definitely not working. So hopefully that is all that I'm going to have to fix. While I'm in here, have a little look around. It's a bit greasy and oily. I think they've just put grease on the bolts actually. So anyway, I'll give this a really good detail and really good clean up. Yeah, so I'm going to leave these open. Now, I really don't know what's behind there. I'm assuming there's some gears and things. I don't know if there's springs or what in there, so I've got to be really careful. Let's just get the screwdriver in. Oh, there it goes. Okay, that's got it. I might be able to get this screw out. I'll get some WD-40 on it. But if I can't get this going, you know, I just won't worry about it. Right, okay, so that is not wanting to come out. It might be... Oh, there's a pin in there, a location pin there. Okay. There's a little hole there. Oh, there it goes. Right, okay. So that's the throttle position sensor, it's fine. We've got no gasket on this face, so I can definitely put this back together. These gears then, this is obviously the throttle body, but this shaft is rock solid. So this is the motor. So this motor's seized up in here. Whether I can get another motor is another thing. I've managed to get this motor apart. So this was the little motor in here that sits in here. And it drives the throttle butterfly. It drives this butterfly in here, right? So look, there you go. There's the sprocket. There's a sprocket in there moving, and I'm pushing the butterfly open at the moment. So the little motor here, the sprocket on here, drives this pulley wheel and opens a butterfly. So the way this carburetor, the way this throttle body works is you put your foot on the accelerator pedal. That turns the this unit here. But as you can see, the butterfly doesn't move at that point. So that then sends a signal out of this connector. So there's a sensor in here that is calculating the position of this, I don't know what you would call it, pulley, I suppose. That sends a signal, and then it sends a signal back to the car's ECU, and the ECU then opens up the jets, I suppose, the injectors. So starts the injectors, and will then open this butterfly by using this motor. So it sends a signal back, sends a signal back to the motor through this connector, turns the motor, opens a position, and then this sensor on here, this one, is a throttle position sensor. So this then works out where this has got to be. So by turning that, this motor opens this butterfly to the required position and gets fed back from that. Right, this motor apart. Now I did try to find this motor, and I have seen similar motors available. They're used in Toyota and Lexus. They're called throttle position motors, something like that. But they have a different gearing on the end, and it looks like that plate there could quite easily fit onto one of the Toyota motors. I think all of these holes align, so as long as this is okay, you could buy a new motor and fit this into the new motor's body. I am having a lot of trouble finding one of these throttle bodies. The ones on eBay are definitely I think they're for an earlier model. But I'm going to show you what happened to this motor. So what jammed this motor is inside this motor. What would I think this is called the rotor, isn't it? This bit's called the rotor, and this is the do you know what? I'm going to think of the word in a minute, and I'll tell you what it is. Anyway, inside there, I noticed that if I get my hand in there, this magnet was loose. So there's one magnet. Let me just oh, that's sticking on there now. Let me stick that on there. Have I got some light anywhere? So inside that body there, this magnet is stuck to this side, and this magnet has come loose, so it had moved round and jammed the motor. Well, all I probably need to do is stick this magnet back into this body, and that will fix it. So I'm going to have a go at that today. Right. Just get that nicely degreased. Oops. Don't have bits on it. That do. And now then, that was on that way round. That turns in like that. Right, okay. Let's get that mixed up. Oh, it's ever so sticky. The metally looking stuff is very sticky. Right, okay. That's done. Right, okay. There's our magnet. Let's get some on the back of that. Oh, it just wants to stick everywhere, that's the problem. I think that's a little bit too far around to the right. Put it forward a bit. Just making sure it's pulled up to the lip. It feels about right. And the gap is smaller on the left, on the right, sorry, so I'll move it left slightly. Now I've got the gunge on it, I can't feel its position as well. I think that's good enough. I do think that's good enough. And I do think what I'm going to do is get something so I can get some more glue around this front edge. Yeah, let's see if that's going to do it. Right, it's a little bit on there. It doesn't matter too much about having too much on this front edge because nothing's going to touch it. All right, that's it. I think I'm going to leave it. Good morning, it's a new day. So the glue has now gone off in there. Let me see, I've brought a light in. So in there it is in. So I just need to get this all reassembled, and then we're going to fit it on the car, and hopefully we will get a running car today. Let's see if I can show you what I'm doing. Right, so if I come down there now, then yesterday I found this. It's like a spring washer, and I don't know where it's come from. I think I know. The only place it actually fits is in the bottom of there. I don't know why. It would be just pushing this whole body forward. But because this is all screwed back, I can't understand why it's there. Possibly it's for vibration or something like that, I guess. But potentially vibration. So I you know, if I drop it in there, let me show you. If I bring that there, that's where I'm thinking it goes, in down in the bottom there. If I drop it in, it fits in there perfectly. So I'm pretty sure. And let's try this motor pod. Let's try this motor body. That's going to go in there and push in. That's going to go in there like that. I can't even. Is that spring down? Do you know what? I think that is definitely taking a bit of it's hard to tell. It really is hard to tell if that's correct. I'll have a look around. I can't see anywhere else that needs to go. So this one has to go in the bottom of there. It's difficult to do because it's magnetic. I thought they would have made this out of stainless or something, but they haven't. So I'm going to have to get a little screwdriver and just drop that in. See if I can just drop that in there like that. It's sitting up there. Hopefully this will push it in. Let's see if that will work. No. Right, I can see it in the back here. There it is. Right, that's in. So that is where that motor is going to go. Let's see. Oh, that feels really good now. So there's no, I can't hear any rubbing in there at all. So I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, like I say, I've got this. I know this pulley has that washer behind it. Oh, now I can't remember that. Oh no, there's already a washer on it. So that is going to go in there somewhere. It is keyed. I'm going to have to get these lined up in a minute properly. It is keyed, so, but it can go in multiple positions. I really doubt it matters actually where this goes. Because it's always going to do the same job, and it's measured. The position is measured by the sensor, that this sensor, throttle position sensor, so it doesn't really matter where this sprocket goes. I am going to keep it roughly where it was. It was about there somewhere. This little washer goes on top there, and then the spring washer that I don't know where it's come from. It can't go on there. It can't go on there. So I'm pretty sure it's got to go in there like that. So that's where it's going to go. Let's pop that one back off. And let's pop that in there like that. So that goes in there. This little rubber grommet pushes in on the top to seal it. That's gone in nice. Right, that's all gone in really nice. And then that was 3 screws, and I can't remember which ones. Probably those, because that's the only ones I've got that I've got 3 of. So I think it's these screws here. So let's just get that screw back in. What are they? They're Phillips, yeah. 1, 2. Butterfingers, mate. My big fat fingers. That one goes in there. Just going to give it a little wind in. And that's number 3. So if this works, it's going to save me a whole lot of pain, isn't it? I did manage to get a second throttle body. I'm going to keep it as a spare. I just want to make sure this one actually works. Yes, I can use these. Just want to make sure I get really good fitting in there. Yeah, that'll do. Right, let's use this. I am pretty sure that that glue is going to hold. It feels really strong. So, motor turning lovely. Washers on there. Throttle body. I'm going to get that lined up with that. So it really doesn't matter on the position of that. I know I marked it, but I didn't need to because this motor is going to work out where it's got to go. The important thing is going to be the position of the sensor. So that when I put this on, I've got to line this up. I don't know where that locates. It looks like, don't know. I don't know. I think there's a bit of play. I don't know if it goes inside that. The position, I do know the position was there when I took it off. So I think I'll try and line it up in the same position. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of silicone grease on the back of that. And a little piece, a little tiny bit of grease on that. Okay. Alright, that's good. Right, so this should line up. So that little shaft there is going to go in that hole there, and then this locator has got to go. Hold on, why can't I turn that? It's just hard to turn. Right, okay. So that, I think if I line that up roughly there, that's going to feel, we'll see what it feels like, won't we? That's gone on. There's a locating pin there, and the throttle body now is sitting, I think, in the right position. It's very, very slightly open, which is correct. That's how it should be. Let's just make sure it will move all the way. So I'm just going to make sure it will move all the way. It's quite tight to turn. And yeah, look, fully open, fully closed. That feels correct. So I think that's all right. Let's get these screws in. I'm going to put a little bit of ACF 50 on these threads. It will just stop them from corroding. Tiny bit on my finger. You don't need very much of this. That should stop these corroding. They're just normal Allen key heads. And these are Torx bits. Yep. Yeah, that'll do. Right, okay, so now we have a working throttle body. There you go. We are ready to get it back on the car. So there you go. We've managed to get the throttle body off. We've stripped it down, found a problem, and put it all back together. I'm going to stop the video here because otherwise it's going to just drag on and get really late. Okay. Yeah. So thanks very much for watching through this. Hope you come back next time. We're going to get the throttle body onto the car. Hopefully it will start, and we'll see if we've got any more errors. So thanks again. See you in the next one.